Ladies and gentlemen, hello. Oh look, there I am on the screen with 2 seconds delay. Hello, this is your captain speaking, and welcome to Shmuptember, an entire weekend dedicated to the best in pew action around. Games, old and new, skill levels, high and low, and what better way to start it than with me proving that, things can only get better. So, let's enter a credit. And since this is a speedrun, I must remember to click the timer on 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, 1997, this is the fourth arcade game in the Darius series, the first of the saga in 3D. This is G-Darius, and although it's not extended across 3 screens like the original in 87, a lot remains the same. And here we are in Zone Alpha, the green globe. Yes, it's in Japanese because it's speedrun. Japanese is quicker. This green globe, though, is not ours. These mechanical fishies have launched their attack, and it's up to me, the last hope of humankind, in the prototype ship, the Silverhawk, to save everybody. Save the galaxy, in fact. Using all of these balls to increase my power. So we've got red balls to increase my firepower, green balls which will increase my bombs, and blue, which is going to be very important, which you see I've picked up already, is my shield. Now, because we have some layouts around here, you'll see on the top left-hand corner that I have hit points. But this is not your typical Darius game. There are choices in Outrun, but there are also choices in the middle of the stage. So I'm going to use Area A because someone special is waiting for me up there. So we also have a purple ball, we have a yellow ball, and we have a grey ball, but maybe I'll talk about those later. But this looks very nice, don't you think? Yes, this is because it's the HD version, which was released a couple of years ago now by M2. No, not the people that did Resident Evil 3, but the people that do all of your favourite commercial emulation products, and also do a hell of a lot with shmups, and specifically with Darius. Oh no, the bridge has gone, and oh, hello there. You look important. Okay, see you later. Right, so what can I tell you now that it's a little bit quiet? Oh yeah, because it's M2, there's information a little bit all over the screen. Oh no, the Pillar of Autumn. Oh, Cortana, no, it's destroyed. Okay, I give up. I don't want to play this anymore. Give me something more popular to play. I know, I'm going to throw one of these purple balls. Haha, caught you. Right, I have captured the first captain. That sounds ominous, but you'll see on the left-hand side, this captain has special moves. So if I do a Hadouken, the first captain also does a Hadouken. Wow, the champion of Evo next year is to be found on this very stream. Now, one thing that M2 did also do was you wouldn't believe it from this section, but they did offer an option to reduce a slowdown, which is going to save me about 3 minutes. So, warning, there is a huge battleship, Eclipse Eye, that's approaching fast. Oh no, it's so dark, I'm so scared. What is that? Oh, it's a Magikarp. But thanks to the connection formed with my fishy friend, I think we can do this. Are you ready? Kamehameha! I need water. Oh, that was difficult. That was incredibly difficult. Well, you know, with a fishy friend, you can turn it into either a bomb or a giant laser attack, which is rather helpful. So, classic Darius choice, up or down. Up is usually easier, but, you know, we don't have a choice because the category's in the description. So down we go. Right, we are now rushing into the Gamma Zone. Be on your guard. So, why am I calling myself a speedrunner in the gigantic ship for the very first time? It's because I have speed strats. Yes, see, a lot of shmups that you'll see this weekend have an internal difficulty. We call that the rank, and what I'm going to do in this game is manage the rank as low as possible, and that's going to have certain impacts, as well as doing this game as quickly as possible. Now, one of the key drivers of this is these little red balls. So I'm going to stay weak from this point onwards and avoid almost every single red ball. All the other balls, they are fine, as I need to take care of this guy as quickly as possible. There we go. But, you know, I can talk and do this at the same time because, as you can see, I've only taken one hit. I've got two more, and there's always going to be that nearest blue one there. Fantastic. Now, this is a horizontal shmup. Sometimes we're going to see vertical shmups, but this one, this is special. This is also a diagonal shmup. Wow. The community for shmups has been reunited because of this. Now, there's a captain in the background, the Queen's Child. Who's the Queen? Not mine anymore. R.I.P. Liz. But each of these captains have a shield that I need to take away before I can capture them. I wonder what game that's like. But now I have it, so now with these giant laser attacks, I can rip the sky asunder, and there are my friends. Fantastic. We can join forces and we can fight fight evil. Oh no. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, no, they've all been eaten. All my friends have been eaten by the Queen. So, in terms of the explanation for that, as I'm going to go down here, is because of how I imagine a rank. Now, I found this piece of paper. It explains everything. It's laminated. It's gone. I need both my hands. But what that's going to tell you is, wow. Wow. Okay, I have screwed that up completely. But what that tells you is there is a relationship between the boss HP and you know what, I'm going to take one of these. Thank you. The boss HP and the rank. So because I'm leaving the rank as low as possible, then that means that the HP of the boss parts are as low as they can be. So, of course, I'm jeopardizing my run through the rest of the stage, but that is good to do. Now, unfortunately, I've already gotten rid of my my first captain, so I'm going to use my Kamehameha, and hopefully... Wow, I'm so disorientated. Fantastic, right. And now we have this gun here, and this will give me a blue. Fantastic, thank you very much. I'm going to capture another one of these. I'm going to call them Pikachus from now on because it's a lot less confusing. And here is the second Queen's Child. Fantastic. So I'm going to not do my Kamehameha. There we go. Right, and now for the real fight. The real fight. I don't know why she'd want to eat me. I mean, I've only kidnapped two of her children and forced them to fight against her. But here we go. Be careful. Well, no, because I'm brilliant at Street Fighter, therefore I'm able to do a half circle. And again, oh yes, fantastic. But unfortunately, I can't do my normal strategy here, so I'm just going to have to wait for a little bit. Nice and snug between these laser attacks. Now, for the Queen's Child, it's okay because he or she has plenty of HP. But after this, more water. Again, very difficult. Very, very difficult. Is running low rank much easier than playing normally? Yes. Yes, to be honest. Okay, so we're going to go keep further and further down because that is what the category calls for, and we're going to Zone Zeta. Whew. Yes, one death is a complete screw up. And also if you pick up an accidental red. So here we are in Zone Zeta, Gravity Zero. Look at the ray tracing. Look what the Taito FX1 was capable of. Isn't that beautiful? Now, many people might know this from the PlayStation version, and of course the Taito FX1 was one of those machines that was based on PlayStation hardware, which allowed for an easier porting job to be made. That's why the reduction in slowdown is important, because you've got a lot of disc-based loading going on. Now we're having things hurtled from us to us from the space station. Did I mention flashing lights yet? I mean, if you're sensitive to flashing lights, then you're really watching the wrong marathon. But really, this game is going to have lots of explosions from here on in. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. I've updated my green now to the point where I'm able to shoot the bombs behind me, which is going to be fantastic for this little wave here. And especially for getting rid of all of those pesky reds that I don't accidentally pick up. Because yes, I could die and that would ruin the run. I could also pick up too many reds and that would ruin the run. So we bomb, and I've captured the captain, which is the captain with the greatest name of all time, Reverse Direction. It's a little bit of a culture shift, if we're taking this a bit literary. But unfortunately, that's too hard to say on a regular basis, so from now on it's Pikachu. I've taken the top one because I need to keep Pikachu alive for as long as possible. You know, I want want to be the very best, like no one ever was. Catching them is my real test. Training them is not really a subject because I'm only with them for a couple of minutes. I'm traveling here across the stars, searching far and wide, my fishy friends to understand the power that's inside. But in lieu of that, we take a look at the backgrounds, and really, for PlayStation era hardware, yes, this is a HD version, but this is absolutely magnificent. We're going to get a nice, some nice visual effects with some other celestial bodies in a bit, but I'm going to avoid this red as quickly as possible. So, this is probably the second most important captain to keep alive. The other ones I could probably recover from. This one is an incredible help, but unfortunately there are ambushes on this route, like this one here. So I need to make sure to take care of as many as possible with my back missiles, even ramming myself into it if needed. So we've got 68 health points left. I think that is a very good position, but the rank also determines how many bullets there are, how fast they are, but also the HP of not just the bosses, but also a little bit, I do believe, the captains. And it's probably one of the reasons why there is a version 2 of this game, in that the captains in the version 2 of G-Darius have such incredibly low HP in comparison to that. So I'm in a little bit of a comfortable position here, but this is really what the training has gone to do, to not do anything stupid to keep this guy alive, because the captains, rather than the normal enemies, is a much bigger Kamehameha. Now we've got a little bit of slowdown here, but we don't really care. We kind of welcome this bit here because it's not the disc-based stuff. So 1, 2, and the last enemy, and yes, we have made it, but no, the Absolute Defender is approaching fast. That's not the Absolute Defender, that's the other part of this stage. He's a bit mad because we've ignored him completely, so he's doing the only rational thing, shooting on a comet. But it's not a comet, it's the Absolute Defender, and he has such a magnificent beard. What powers lay behind this glowing beard? Well, let's see with this other shot. It does nothing. But there is a little bit of a weakness here. So time for a boxing match with some RNG. Now we're going to take care of this very, very quickly, and Kamehameha. Yeah, but I'm not going to do that because my mouth is very, very dry. So yes, RNG in terms of the attacks here. So we've got, unfortunately, some not great RNG, but it's workable, so that is fine. He's going to go down, and is the shield going to regenerate? Yes, it is. So you spin me right round, baby, right round. Can I do for almost a quick kill? All right, it's not quite a quick kill, but it's quick enough. It's quicker than usual. So the way I keep on saying we have a choice, we don't really have a choice. We definitely don't have a choice for this one. So we are, of course, in the internet. There are 63 people on chat. Come on, Kappa. Right. So, I mean, my social network of choice is Reddit, so this is not how I imagined Kappa. But this is where we need to start talking about, I mean, you don't usually associate Darius with bullet hell, but there can be a lot of bullets, like here. So I'm going to just use my fishy friend there, and we're also talking about the first extra life. So there it is over there. I had to sweep the bottom a bit because I can't do this consistently, and I'm very naked at the moment, so I need some more Pikachus. Thank you very much. Now, I wish I could explain this properly, but usually when I do this on a live marathon, this is when they read the donations. But, so maybe I'll commentate, maybe I'll just make random cat noises. Who knows? But I do need to be a little bit careful because the recovery here is few and far between, and even then I'm going to take the easiest route for that. But one of the good things with the captains, or rather the enemies that I can capture, is that they can absorb bullets for me. So certainly I'm going to find myself ramming up and down in order to just take care of any bullets in my immediate vicinity. Now this is hard to get to the top, but, oh no, it was slightly easy, fair enough. My apologies, I'm much more used to playing that in a higher rank. So, that's good, I haven't been hit yet. Both my fishy friends are alive. And here we are going into the transition, and we find ourselves in another reference. Here we are in the Forest Moon of Endor. The Ewoks are battling down below, and here I have a series of Y-Wings coming up on my 6, as I try and wipe out the Rebel Alliance for once and for all. But we're coming up to the fishy friend that is the best of all. Here, we've got this little Pikachu here that can shoot backwards, which is going to be very useful to get all these bogeys off my 6, and especially in order to avoid that Red Bull there. So we should be, unfortunately, all good things come to an end, therefore we are leaving this and we are going to the worst part of it all. That means lots and lots of bullets. Yes, that was very deep. Okay, over here, and we need to just edge back. We cannot, it's very difficult to remove those crystals, so I'm not going to bother. And this is a bit dodgy. Okay. There we go. Right, really, if you do not like flashing lights, please look away, because this is going to be absolutely terrible, because he does that. Oh. But it's okay. So this is probably one of the scariest parts of this run. Not this part here, but what comes after. Because then we're going to have to talk about wonderful, wonderful chocolate. And... right, so you'll notice that the balls can sometimes dodge the bullets, which is very useful, but unfortunately all that has come to an end, and I think we're done. Yes, it's the warning, it's the eternal triangle. I really need to drink. So here I'd usually make a joke about a Toblerone. You know, it's lovely, but when you break it apart, it's ever so much deadly. But alas, it's probably too warm in this room to have real chocolate. So he's going to start with some blue shots that can be shot, some red shots that can't be, and those ones I need to avoid like the plague, because it rips through my armor. Oh my god, what is going on? Wow, I've totally forgotten how to play this game. Come on, turn. No. Right, I think this run's screwed. Okay. Oh, this is bad RNG, but it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. Okay, fine. Yeah, so there's 3 potential attacks, and that was not the best one, so we'll take the Pikachu. 3, 4, 5, and we are not going to... and we're dead. Okay, that's fine, we're dead. And we are dead again. That's fine, it's an auto-scroller. I know the risk that I'm playing with. Alright, now are we gonna get some more Pikachus here? No, we're not. No, we're not. Unfortunately, it becomes very, very... I think at this point I should just die. And... because we get at least a little bit of a power-up with a new credit. It's not enough, but it gives me a shield and it gives me 3 additional ones. Okay. Yeah, that was terrible. Wow, this is certainly a thing. But don't worry, there's an entire weekend afterwards of only fantastic runs. That definitely won't end up like this, of what is going to be probably a 13 CC. Oh. Okay. Wow, I'm really... Okay. What we are going to do then is to end it at this one here. So count, 2, 3, 4, and... Okay, there we go. We only spent, what, 4 credits on that? That was good. So I think I'm going to have to do like a speedrunner and take an intentional death just to carry on this. So we're going to Omicron. Yes, we did it, chat. Fantastic. Don't worry, it's an auto-scroller. I would say it's an auto-scroller, but obviously that boss can last forever. And certainly if I was going for school, which I'm clearly not at this point, then that's something that I could possibly milk. Alright, so I'm going to wait here and hope to die. Thank you. And now we're coming to our best fishy friends. It's the Pika wall. Got to block them all, and this one is going to be very important for all the front-facing ones. Now, usually I would actually be avoiding all of the red ones here, but not this time because I need them desperately. Especially as we have those golden bullets on the way. Henshin a go-go. And this is very, very, very dodgy. Alright. But we've got the last captain, the young guardian. And what was that in the background? Oh no, that was so terrifying. But we got the last choice, and unfortunately I'm not going to risk going up, and also it's written in the category once again. So we're going for V dash, which is officially supposed to be the hardest one, but hopefully I'll be able to get my main power back, so I'll be able to show how it should be a little bit easier, and there's less RNG compared to the Eternal Triangle. Oh, how I hate that triangle. Okay, so we've gone under the seed. Someone told me, darling, it's better down where it's wetter, but unfortunately Sebastian does not exist, so we'll deal with that in a second. Unfortunately, because I'm a little bit underpowered, it means I'm taking a little bit longer and it's disturbing me ever so slightly. So now we got a choice of route that's a little bit like Mario 5-4. So that would have been a nice red to take, but unfortunately it wasn't a red, it was a Porygon. I've played this game far too many times, believe it or not, from the fact that I've had so many deaths in that last boss. Now with the joys of 3D, we are escaping from this cavern, and there we go. I think I'm at the same amount of power that I would have liked to have been. The only thing that I'm missing out on at the moment is my shield. But that is fine, that is something we can recover. Now we have a choice again, and we're taking the top one again. Have I made a huge mistake? No, not really, because it's not really very appealing, that purple. And that purple was also a Porygon with a flamethrower. So, you know, there's that. Okay, now, what is the HP like of my Unguardian? It's very, very good, and this will be the last blue of the game. So I need to make sure that I don't get hit. I got hit, didn't I? I got hit again. What am I doing? What am I doing? Finn, how many times have you played this game? But it's okay, because a huge battleship GT is approaching fast. It's like this, just mechanized and full of weapons and in space. Right, so I'm going to do the only thing and cowardly hide behind my Pikachu. Whilst GT throws everything she's got at me. But it's okay, because the second phase, we're going to have these lasers that are going to change direction 2 times. Once and twice, once and twice. The HP on my own Guardian is a little bit worrying. So we have these bombs here. We remember them well from the Eternal Triangle that killed us pretty much every single time. And now I need to go to the top to deal with these lasers. And I forgot the lasers, didn't I? Whew. All right, one more time, and 1. But this is not a giant space whale, no. This is a space narwhal. because it has many, many horns. Now I'm going to hide behind. It's going to vomit as well. But unfortunately, like all of my friends, I need to say goodbye because I need to use you for a giant laser. Wait. Ha! And we're going to attack the tail. Get as close as possible. And we're going to do this all again, but I've only got 1 health, so this is not going to go very well. So she's going to go there and vomit again. Oh, I did that without getting hit. That's very, very good. So Kamehameha on the nose. I'm going to boop you with my laser. And... oh, this is good. I think I'm going to do this. Right, so the bombs are going to come with the ships. And I'm dead. It doesn't matter because he's got 31 HP left. And there she blows. Whale humor. And that is time. 24:45 as a speed run, that was absolutely horrendous. As a 1cc, that was absolutely horrendous. But hey, it's a wonderful game. It has RNG in it. It has many, many routes to do. It is in lovely HD. It is fantastic. It's available on anything. This is G-Darius. There is, of course, plenty of Darius games to be played, and plenty of other shmups. There's a Gradius, there's a Dodonpachi, there's an Ikaruga that happens to be coming up right next. So, you know, someone's going to paste the schedule into the chat for you to take a gander, look at it, pick out the best, because all of them are going to be absolutely cracking runs. But from me, your captain, thank you very much, and goodbye.